Going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got episode 2 of the Angels franchise here on MLB The Show, and we are sitting at 6-6. I thought we were at 8-6. I was wrong. I can't do math. We are coming off losing 2 of 3 to Chicago, and then 2 of 3 to the Cubs, and then 2 of 3 to Seattle. And looking here at Zach Neto, he has really struggled since that final game in Chicago. Granted, it's only been 5 games, but there you see his stats through the first 11 games. Not ideal, but hey, you know what? It's the Angels, right? They're going to be bad. So I do really enjoy his swing, and so we'll just kind of see how things go. It's a small sample size. Jose Soriano is on the mound for the Angels. There you see his first 2 starts against Houston and Chicago have not gone quite well for him. Hurston Waldrop is on the mound for the Braves, and I'm glad it's not just me. The CPU doesn't like him either. He throws so many ground ball pitches, you know, that splitter, sinker, whatnot, cutter, but he is not missing many bats. That's a high fly ball from Acuna, but Joe Adele crashing into the wall to make the catch. Hopefully not a sign of things to come. Noah Schanuel gives this ball a ride down the left field line, but it's foul. Unfortunate, just goes foul, and he is down on strikes against what I believe is the changeup. Here's Mike Trout. He hits that high and deep to right field. Acuna looking up, and he's going to watch that one fly. Big fly for Mike Trout in those first few rows out in right center. And the Angels jump out to a 1-0 lead. Third home run on the season for Mr. Angel himself. Also, we got the throwbacks to go, and I love these jerseys. Love a good vest jersey. That's down the line, and it's going to stay fair. And Yohan Moncada has quietly had himself a very nice start to the season, batting over 400, OPS over 1,000. You like to see that. That'll move the runner over to third as Neto does ground out. But hey, he's helping the cause, and Josh Lowe is going to ground that one hard to Dubon. He does not have a play. And Angels take a 2-0 lead. Joe Adele grounds 2 out to Dubon, or to Riley actually. Tosses to second to get the out. So the Angels are up quick. 2-0. Bottom 3. Mike Trout is up again, and this time he connects again. Similar spot, but a few rows deeper. And Mike Trout with his second home run of the game. Angels quickly up 3-0. Charge into that one, and that one is off the wall. Just misses getting out, but Neto needs that, and he slides into safe. Closer than I thought. Good throw from Acuna, but now a runner on with 2 men out. Josh Lowe hits that high and deep to left. Center. Oh, that's over the wall as well. So Angels quickly up to a 4-0 lead, but Matt Olson says, hold on, wait a second. The big O goes yard, and the Braves are on the board. 3-1 for Matt Olson. He hits his 3rd home run of the season. And that's the Angels, you know, our pitching is atrocious already. I'm like, man, we've got to do something about it. Because it's not great. We're going to give up our fair share of runs. Ozzy into left field. Josh Lowe plays it on a bounce. And the Braves have something cooking here. Eli White goes down the left field line. If it stays fair, it is gone. And Eli White, of all people, brings the Braves within 1. His 3rd home run of the season. Lots of 3rd home runs today. And you don't expect Eli White to go yard, but he pulls it over the left field wall. And Soriano's struggling here in the 5th. Acuna Jr. to right field. Adele isn't there. That bounces over the wall. I feel like the Angels give up a lot of ground rule doubles. Drake Baldwin, Drake the Rake into center field. Acuna coming around. He will score. The throw is late. And Baldwin ties it up. So, Mike Trout up. He's going to hit it high, deep, and gone. For the first time in his career, Mike Trout has had a 3-homer game. That's insane. I thought for sure he's done that before, but no. So we have made history with Mike Trout here, and it gives us the lead. Josh Lowe puts a charge into that one, and now it's gone. You know, we sat here coming into this game, I want to say 6th or 8th in home runs to start the season. And y'all, we are just crushing the ball. Our pitching is not able to keep up, but it is fun to just mash. 7-4 now, bottom 6th. Shanuel is going to get some extra bases himself as Acuna plays that off the wall, or Harris, I believe. Excuse me. Here's Mike Trout looking to hit home run number 4. Walt Weiss, or whoever that is, says, no thank you. So it's going to be up to Yoan Moncada. 1 for 3 so far. He bloops that into right. Acuna comes over pretty deep, a few steps shy of the track to make the catch, and nothing comes of that rally. And the Braves chicken out and walk Trout, but we are up 7-4. And Zach Neto climbing in. He has a hit, 1 for 3, bottom 7, still 7-4, make it 8-4. Neto goes Oppo Taco, and that's what he needs, a 2-hit day for Zach Neto, a double and a homer. And he has his 4th home run of the season. Do you imagine this lineup with Ohtani? Come on, Angels, what the hell are you doing? Well, I guess I tried to keep Ohtani, huh? Anyways, Logan O'Hoppe next. This Braves bullpen does not, throw very well. They have low control, all of them. And O'Hoppe hits that one off the foul pole, or just about. Keeps it fair, goes the other way like his teammate. That's his first home run since opening day. So 2 videos in, and O'Hoppe with 2 home runs. Again, showing some opposite field power. We go to the 8th. And Acuna is going to hit that into the gap. And gone. Okay. Barely gets out, but hey. The ball flies here. His 3rd home run of the game. So Acuna brings the Braves a little bit closer, and we are up 4. Mike Trout, bottom 8, 5th at bat, 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. Looking for home run number 4. He is trying to get it off Dylan Lee. The lefty winds and delivers, and I was taking all the way, and I probably shouldn't have, because that slider is begging to be crushed. But alas, Trout is down 0-1. The pitch from Lee is hit into center. That's not going to do it. So Trout doesn't get the 4th home run, but he does go 3 for 4 with 3 home runs. Matt Olson is the last hope for the Braves in the 9th, and he is down on strikes. Now, what I didn't also show is Eli White, of all people, had another home run. Somehow that got lost in editing. But it doesn't matter. The Angels take this one 9-5 and do secure the series against the Braves. Jose Soriano gets his first win of the season. He wasn't all that impressive, but he got the job done. I'm sorry, it was 9-6 your final. That was that Eli White solo shot that I missed. Waldrop gets the loss, I think. Anyways, it doesn't matter. What does matter is, it's Daysbel Hernandez. Is Mike Trout hits 3 home runs, Zach Neto has a good game, and truly, what more could you want out of that Angels victory? I guess better pitching, but beggars can't be choosers, am I right? So we head out to Cincinnati, drop game 1 4-7, win game 2 11-5, and let's take a look at our scouting. There you see we sit 3rd in the division, but Bryant Rice is still, hanging around at number 12 overall. Overall is a little bit wide of a gap. I really don't know what that means, y'all. I'm not really good at scouting. If you've seen any of my videos, I always like to address it early. I'm ass at scouting in this game, which is crazy to think because it's, everyone else says it's easy. But anyways, Rice is holding at 12, and he's a switch hitter. Fielding is not that great. It's looking at about average to below average. So maybe more of a left fielder if that bat comes around. But again, that power is looking okay, but not great. You know, you want to see green. You don't really want to see so much yellow. But the contact skills look good. Speed looks good. Arm looks good. And plate discipline looks good. Not plate, yeah, plate discipline and then durability looks good as well. So I mean, look, if he stays there, he's definitely someone where we would be looking at. Scott Gonzalez actually falls down to 45 on our board, but you know what? We have pick 45, so I'm not too worried about that. That would be a fine enough 1-2 punch for me because we need anything. What I don't necessarily like already is he looks like to have good contact versus left. Average again to below average, everything else as far as the bat goes. Not great durability. Oh, I'm sorry, discipline. So, but he can field. And again, at short, you're really looking for someone who can field, glove first shortstop. So we'll keep this same kind of momentum, or the same setup, I should say. We're still going to draft starting pitchers out in the Central. 31 of them have been looked at. And we will hold tight and see what happens. All right, we ended up losing the series to Cincinnati, and then we are trying to stop a series loss against the Yankees, of all teams. They come in at 9-8. We are 8-10. And they are, you'll see it, but their lineup depth, it doesn't look good on paper, but spoiler alert, they all came to play. So, Reed Detmers is on the mound for us, and then we are facing Garrett Cole, and look at those numbers. I think you would almost think, peak Garrett Cole is back. I mean, ERA at .41, the whip is higher than the ERA. That's crazy. 2-0 in his 3 starts, and that's just not easy to face when you're trying to stop the bleeding, so to speak. Reed Detmers has the slowest wind-up imaginable. I'm pretty sure, y'all, it took me longer to play this game than 2 hours to play. He's just so slow. So there's Detmer's stats. Not doing so well against Houston, Seattle, or Cincinnati. Can't seem to get out of the 4th after going 5 1/3 in Houston. Gives up his fair share of hits. Gives up his fair share of runs. Walks. Actually doesn't really walk a lot of batters. And, But his windup is slow, and honestly, for me, that just makes me want to trade him even more. I cannot stand how slow his windup is. It's like Warren Spahn levels of slow. We've mixed around the batting order. We've moved a few players around. I've kind of done it by OBP, kept Trout and Josh Lowe, or Trout really where he is. I switched Josh Lowe and Zach Neto, moved Moncada up to lead off, and here's this Yankees lineup. I mean, Chisholm, Judge, Stanton, Bellinger, that's a solid 1 through 4. 1 through 4. 5 through 8? Not quite sure. That's hit hard into left field. And he's going to go the other way. Josh Lowe, he has continued to impress me. It's going to be hard to trade these guys. Zach Neto is going to hit that into right center. And that's just an errant throw from the center fielder. I'm not sure what's going on there. This is top 2, by the way. Jorge Soler is going to hit that one hard in the hole.
No, he's safe.
And Soler, out of all players, is going to beat that out for a base hit. So the Angels have something cooking here. 2 on, 1 out for Logan O'Hoppe. That's going to split the gap. Left fielder tries to dive for it, and it bounces over the wall. 1-0 Angels lead. Actually, I kind of don't want that to happen. I wanted it to not bounce, but oh well. That's up the middle from Joe Adele. That's going to score 2. 3-0 Halos here in the second. Getting to cool early. But we've learned with our pitching, we really need to make all of these opportunities count, and that's not going to do it. Fielder's, oh no. Errant throw by Chisholm. So this Yankees defense is just abysmal. All right, strikeout there for Moncada, and Trout goes down for strikeouts. Numbers 3 and 4 on the day. So Cole limits the damage to just 3. His defense not really helping him. And Goldschmidt is going to bloop one into center field. That's going to be a base hit. And runner's going to move all the way up to third. Goldschmidt to second. Runner's coming around to score. Play at the plate is not in time. Paul Goldschmidt with the RBI double, 3-1. Runners at the corners now. For Randall Bridget. Score 1. And the runner from second or first moves up to third. 3-2. Bottom third. Aaron Judge. Again, we gotta wait till Detmers gets through his windup, but that's hit high and deep into left field. And it's not gone. I thought it was gone when I was playing this game. It may have been a line drive for all I know, but I thought for sure it was gone and was not looking at the screen. So Judge settles for a double. He probably could have gotten more because he didn't want paying much attention. And here is Giancarlo Stanton, healthy for once. He is the go-ahead run. Judge is at second, everybody out. 0-2. 0-2 doesn't matter. Giancarlo to left field. We're just going to watch that one go into the seats. And the Yankees leapfrog over the Angels 5-4. Wouldn't you know, y'all? It's his third home run of the season. Where have we seen that before? Only going to get uglier from here as Cole has begun to settle into a groove. There's strikeout number 6. And here is Logan O'Hoppe. Strikeout number 7. He goes down looking. Nasty pitch by Cole. And then Joe Adele, 7, 8, and 9, or 6, 7, 8. He chases. So Cole gets 10 strikeouts through 6 innings. Austin Wells, so far, is crushing the ball. And he's going to have extra bases because that one stays fair and bounces off the wall. Josh Lowe gets it in quickly, but that's going to be a leadoff double for Austin Wells.
Not shortstop. Okay.
Now, here's Jose Caballero. He's hitting like 158, but he's going to bring in Wells with a gapper. I guess that's what happens when you face the Angels, huh? And it is 5-4. Caballero with a triple. That's Chisholm, 0 for 1. And not any longer. That's hit high, deep to right. Adele looks up into the bullpen. Jazz goes yard. His third, oh my god, home run of the season. And it is 7-3 as the Yankees have gotten the Detmers. It's that slow windup. They have plenty of time to figure out what he's going to throw, I guess. Austin Wells again goes to right field. Adele's just going to watch. We teed off on the Braves. It's only fair the Yankees tee off of us. His first home run of the season. So he's had a double and a home run. And he's halfway there to the cycle. I don't think Austin Wells will get the triple, but you never know, I guess. Bottom 6. Here's Jazz. Homered his last time up. Run around first. That's going to be in the gap as Trout cannot get there. And that will score a run. Chisholm with his third RBI of the game. 9-3 Yankees. I think that's the death blow. Well, I don't think. I know. Joe Adele, last hope for the Angels here in the ninth. Gives that ball a pretty good ride, but right at Judge to end the game. Yankees win. They secure the series, and spoiler alert, we're going to get the sweep. Garrett Cole, like I said earlier, struck out 10 over 6 innings of baseball. Gets the quality start and the win, and improves to 3-0 on the year. Detmers is handed his second loss of the season. And like I said, the Yankees will eventually sweep. So we are settling into Angels of Baseball here on the channel. But next time we will take a look at the Blue Jays and the White Sox, I believe, if my math is correct. Player of the game is Austin Wells. He went 3 for 4 with a home run and a double.